So next week on the Empower Hour, well, look at that. It's going to be me. I like to do a show every now and then. I would love to do a show every week because what I'm working on here in the background, you guys, it's just absolutely amazing. I've got so much to tell, but I don't have time to go on to X and to other platforms to even give updates in a day. So I'm going to take advantage next week. As we know, it is June 3rd today, and we are already starting up so-called Pride Month. Isn't it one of the seven deadly sins? How do they say that? Somebody help me out. Anyways, it's awful. It's not well thought of. Pride is not a good thing. And anyways, so they're at it. I believe that industry as well is beginning to lose a lot of support. We heard last year that Pride events, the parades, were losing a lot of funding because of policies that Trump had put in place in the United States, which ended up being car dealerships and individuals that had to pull because it was from an effect. Anyways, it was great. And so now I believe that this month we should be taking action for Canada's information, like the banned non-governmental flag letter that we've created, and start educating everyone who's flying that flag. We want you going into businesses. This is a powerful political flag. Pride is political. The LGBTQ are a political organization. And so we need to understand that, and we need to name it. And just like we wouldn't let any other political organization come in and take over all of society, we're not going to allow them to do it. But again, people have been bullied by the LGBT community. I've heard store owners say they just got so fed up with being asked to put that little sticker in their window that they gave in. And I think once they read the letter that about the pedophiles behind the trans flag, for instance, and their deviancy, wouldn't that change your mind? Like, are you want that trans flag up there? And Gilbert said that this is what flags are for. Flags are about proclaiming power. So why are we allowing them to take power of our school boards and our city halls and society? It's just got to stop. So the other side of it is I am going to be going over a new resource. I am challenging the term religion because we have the freedom of religion in Canada, and that was meant to keep the government out of the business of the church. It was not to provide all of these other individuals coming from foreign nations, bringing their failed foreign systems of belief and transplanting them here. And those were known in biblical times as false gods. There is no such thing as false religion. These are false gods. And so God says, first two commandments, he says, you shall have no other gods before me or make for yourselves idols. So we have to tear these down in Canada. And that will lead also into a conversation regarding what Islam looks like in Canada at this point and the threat that poses. So I hope you'll join us, mark it on your calendar. I think it's going to be a very interesting show.